Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to class 8 biology. Children, we are learning chapter 2 microorganisms, friends and foe, and our today's topic is food preservation. So before starting food preservation, we have to learn about the food poisoning. So you have heard this word food poisoning from your mother, from your family members, from your doctor, that you are suffering from food poisoning if you're having the symptoms like vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, abdominal pain. So what is this food poisoning? That when you are consuming the spoiled food in which already microorganisms are present, at that time it is said that you have the particular symptoms of the food poisoning. So what is this food poisoning actually? That consuming spoiled food. Now how food gets spoiled? So microorganisms can grow on a particular food, and after reproducing they are leaving toxic substances behind them and making our food poisonous. And when we are consuming such kind of food, it causes food poisoning inside our body. How can we say that our food is spoiled? So its odor change, its look change, we can say it becomes slimy, right? Then its color is also changed. Then we can say that a particular food is a spoiled food. So we have to preserve our food. If somebody wants to eat mangoes in winter season, then is it possible? Of course it is possible, because nowadays so many frozen foods are available, fruits, vegetables, and so many different things are available which are frozen, right? So what is this? This is the food preservation. So let's see the topic food preservation. What is food preservation, children? It is a technique to prevent food spoilage, food poisoning, and microbial contamination in food. राइट, मीन्स फूड प्रिजर्वेशन से खाने की कोई भी न्यूट्रिशनल वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होती है, बट वी कैन कीप दैट पर्टिकुलर फूड फॉर अ लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम इन अ सेफर वे. What are the objectives of food preservation? That if we are going to preserve the food by prevent microbial contamination, to kill pathogens, and to minimize food spoilage and food poisoning. Now which are the techniques used for the food preservation? There are generally two techniques used for the food preservation: physical methods and chemical methods. Common methods are bottling and canning, pickling, drying, salting, vacuum packing, cooling and freezing, waxing, pasteurization, boiling, smoking. There are so many different kind of food preservation methods are there, but according to the 8th standard textbook, only few limited methods are given to you, and that we will discuss in today's video. So let's begin. The first is bottling and canning. So children, you have seen such bottles or cans of particular food, squashes, juices. So here what happened, how food is preserved by the first of all they are heating and then sealing into the airtight container. Children, you have seen such kind of products which are available in markets. So these are the this is the one type of food preservation method which is called as bottling and canning. Second is pickling. What do you mean by pickling? That is using oil and vinegar. We are going to keep the particular food like some vegetables and some fruits in preservation method. So commonly pickled food include onions, palkias, soya beans, and chilies. Here also you have seen such kind of jars, glass jars available in the market, in which so many different vegetables are stored, preserved in oil and vinegar. Also the sugar preservation by the sugar is the very common method. We can preserve the food like jams, jellies, squashes, juices by using the sugar. What sugar will do? Sugar will reduce the moisture content. So microorganisms, it automatically inhibits the growth of microorganism. Salting. By the help of salt, we can preserve our food. This is the very common method used by the people from ages. बहुत सालों से salting ये method चलती आ रही है children. Salting, with the help of salting we can preserve meat, fish and so many different things. For example, आमला, raw mango, tamarind, ये सारी चीज़ें तो आपने खाई हुई हैं. लोकल फूड्स भी हम सॉल्टिंग की हेल्प से, विद द हेल्प ऑफ कॉमन सॉल्ट, हम प्रिजर्व कर सकते हैं. नाउ वैक्यूम पैकिंग. वैक्यूम पैकिंग कीप्स फूड बाय सकिंग एयर आउट फ्रॉम पैकिंग. मीन्स पूरी जो भी एयर है वो सक की जाती है विद द हेल्प ऑफ वैक्यूम पम्प, एंड दैट इज़ वाई फूड इज़ प्रिवेंटेड फ्रॉम स्पॉइलिंग, बिकॉज देर इज़ नो एयर. ऐसी प्रोडक्ट्स आप लोगों ने मार्केट्स में देखी होगी. सो दिस इज़ कॉल्ड एज वन काइंड ऑफ स्टोरेज बाय वैक्यूम पैकिंग. Now these all are the chemical methods. Now let's talk about the physical method. The first thing, cooling and freezing. Of course these are the very common method जो हम हमारे घर पे भी use करते हैं children. So cooling slows down the action of microorganisms. वो माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म के एक्शन को स्लो करेंगे, सो वी कैन कीप आवर फूड फॉर अ लॉन्गर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. एंड एट द फ्रीजिंग टेम्परेचर माइनस एट द माइनस टेम्परेचर the microorganisms become inactive, so they cannot make our food spoil. Food like meat, fruit, vegetables which we can keep in refrigerator. Second physical process is boiling. If we are boiling a particular food, if it is a liquid, then it kills all the bacteria which is present inside them, and then we can make our food bacteria free. The next method is pasteurization. What is pasteurization? This is the method which was discovered by the Louis Pasteur. In this, generally milk is preserved by this method, milk pasteurization. You have seen Amul milk or so many different other products on which it is written that pasteurized milk. So dear children, what happened in this method, that milk is heated up to 70 degrees Celsius for around 15 to 30 seconds, and then it's suddenly chilled and stored in packets, bottles, containers. So we do not have to boil a pasteurized milk because it is already bacteria free, microorganism free. You can see here the image. This kind of pasteurized milk is available in the market. So this is all about the food preservation.